Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, darlings. How is everybody? I hope you had a great hump day today, right? I hope that you did have a great hump day today. Um, Listen, we're almost through the week. I know one thing, I'm sick of this ice. All of the snow that has become impacted, and it's just ice on top of the snow. Hey, gravy for all. I'm sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I've had enough of that, right? I have had enough of that. Oh, you're right. It said gravy. Damn it. Still at work, West Coast. Hopefully you're getting close to the end of your day, though, KJ. I hope you're getting close to the end of your day. Because I tell you, it's nothing like being close to the end of the day and you just know you got a couple more hours to go. But you're going to be okay. I'm writing something real quick. I just had to write this because I forgot to post this. So I've been busy all day doing some stuff that I've been trying to handle. I'm gonna just say that. Just say that, y'all. Just say that. All right. Publish. Okay, I had to put that up there. But yeah, it's just been one of those days today. But when I saw this meme, y'all, I said it is just like what's happening. What did I tell y'all? Everybody's pointing at everybody now because nobody wants to be responsible. Kristi Noem is trying to say, well, I only did what the president told me to do, but you're not a robot. Nobody made her do shit. Kristi Noem chose to do it, and she did the shit with a smile. But now that it's not being received well, and somebody has to take the fall for it, well, she's going to take a fall for it. She's going to take the fall. Greg Bovino's going to take a fall, and Trump going to keep chugging along like he been chugging along, because that happens every time. He has no loyalty. Trump demands loyalty from everybody around him, but he is not loyal in return. So if you choose to be loyal to this man, do so at your own peril, because Trump is not a loyal individual. That is not how he is built. That's not how he thinks. That just doesn't work that way. That's why when I saw this one, I said, girl, Kristi girl, that's just not going to fly. I just want to know why her face looks like it's spackle on it. That's the only part I don't understand. There's something about when women convert to MAGA, is something happens to their skin, their hair, like everything. Something happens to them. And in today's live, we are going to talk a bit about Pick Me Minaj that showed up at that event with Donald Trump. Or we're going to talk about Nikki today. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about her. And how she doing it. She must be trying to get a pardon for that criminal ass husband and brother of hers. Anybody still riding that Nicki Minaj train? Y'all should have been off that shit. Y'all should have been off that shit. She is so anti-American, anti-constitution, anti-democracy, anti-freedom, anti-woman, anti-immigrant, anti-black folks. She anti-LBTGQ plus IA community too. That's why I don't understand it. I mean, I understand she's grifting because she obviously needs money. See, if she had bars, she wouldn't be hanging with Trump. Catch that part. Catch that part. If she had bars, she wouldn't be hanging with Donald Trump. You said she's pro Megan's Law? You say she... I just figured Nikki need money. And I guess Drake and Lil Wayne not giving it to her. And she can't get it from her fans no more. So she done flipped on her fans. The LBTGQ plus IA community built her. One of y'all farted over here. Now, wait a minute. These dogs, honey. And I know it was Rusty because Heidi trying to smell his butt. But those people made her community. I mean, made her career. And now she done went and got in bed with people who look at the LGBTQ plus IA community as less than human. Who has policies in place to attack that community, the very community that was buying her albums. I'm going to tell you the funniest part for me in all of this shit, honestly, is watching MAGA claim that they love Nicki Minaj. And then as soon as you ask them their favorite Nicki song, they like, well, I never said I listened to her music. I just like her politics. Right. You say she has the right to refuse. She sure does, landlocked. She could have refused any orders from Trump, but Kristi Noem didn't. And I remember how proud she fucking was walking out there threatening folk. And she's proud of her role up until now that this shit done hit the fan. See, quiet is kept. I'm going to say something that might not be very popular, but I'm going to put it out there. The administration could have got away with the unaliving of the recent victim in Minnesota. They could have got away with that if Kristi Noem didn't go on TV and call him a daggone domestic terrorist. That's where she fucked up. That's where she fucked up, because he also had a weapon on him, but he had a legal right to have it on him. He was a legally registered owner. He was legally right to have it. So understand, all the other 2A people that are conservatives, some of them MAGA, they looking like, oh, well, wait a minute, bitch, hold up. Oh. Since when did we become terrorists because we got something too? And you saw the NRA put out a statement about what Trump said. I told y'all they're going too far. Trump is okay until he goes too far and fucks with the wrong people. As long as Donald Trump is fucking with all the people they don't like, they love Trump. They just don't like when that monster starts eating on them. But of course he's going to start eating on them because he don't like them either. I don't understand why they forget that. Trump does not like them. I'm going to remind folks, because I saw this earlier and I saved it just for today. I saved it just, where's it at? That's what Trump said. I don't care. I just want your vote. They cheered. He also said, I love the uneducated. They cheered. I didn't forget about that. But they want all of us to forget. I don't forget. Yep, Trump always blames somebody else when he does something wrong. But these stupid people, they forgot that part. Trump don't have no loyalty. The only loyalty to be had is you must be loyal to him. He is not required to be loyal to you. Not Donald Trump. That's the thing that they don't understand. I don't want to say they don't understand. I think for most of them, they just never think it'll happen to them. That's what they think. They think, oh, he did them dirty, but he would never do that to me. And I'm always confused by that shit. The Mike Pillow guy he did dirty, Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein was one of his close friends. Greg, our loyalty Democrats have is they use deodorant. You've been blocked, beloved. MAGA can be in my live as long as you're quiet. When you start talking, nope, that's when you got to go. This is not a debate. I'm not debating with y'all. If I'm saying something that's making you uncomfortable, what do I always tell y'all? You take this finger here and you scroll up on TikTok. See, like that? You see how I do that? You scroll up. And that's how you get to something else on your For You page. Because you don't have to sit here with me. I'm not forcing it. I don't really give a fuck what you think. Catch that part. See, I'm not like other liberals. I'm not trying to teach you. I'm not trying to educate you. I don't give a fuck. Believe what you want, because I know you still be poor. You still ain't got no side teeth. I don't care. Father, I don't try to get in other people's lives and business and try to control what they believe. You do that. Just do it over there, because I don't want that backwind over here. Just do it over there. Okay? Now, good evening to everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. I only ask you to do a couple of things while you're here in my lives in the evenings. I ask you to tap that like button because tapping is clapping. Thank you so much. That lets TikTok know this is a good live. Then if you could hit that copy link button. Copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send it to anybody, but copy link counts as a share and it lets TikTok know, again, that the live is popular. And then the last thing, just engage in the chat. Hey, Talia. I was right. I had to catch myself. And engage in the chat. I love you too, Jen. Folks got to learn to match conservative energy. I told y'all, if you want conservatives to stop doing certain things, do them too. Do them too. Then they'll stop. You say, Shaggy, we're having grown folk conversation here. Bye, beloved. Go make your pots for 25 cents a day. I don't allow bots. Trump blaming other people. He always blames other people. That's what he does best. That's what he does best. No problem, Jen. That's what Trump does best. It's never his fault. Right? It's never his fault. It's always somebody else. So that's why I don't feel no sorrow for everybody that's going to get thrown under the bus for this shit. Oh, they already throwing Kristi Noem under the bus. She might well go on out there and stand in the road and just wait. Because they already throwing her ass under the bus. Right? Y'all already caught that, right? She already been thrown under the bus. Right? So Kristi Noem, they're going to throw Greg Bovino under the bus. And they're going to throw anybody else under the bus that might have been affiliated with this policy, except he will not throw Stephen Miller under the bus. That's not going to happen. If y'all waiting on that, that ain't going to happen. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Hey, good to see you too. But just want to let y'all know, Tex, if you rob the bank with Trump, your ass going to jail. He going to get the money. He going to say, hey, I hold the money for us. I'm going to hold the money until it get quiet. And then next thing you know, your door going to get knocked in. Your front door going to get knocked down. The feds going to come in, take you up because you got caught up because your mans that robbed the bank with you snitched you out, but he kept the money. And he ain't gonna never see a light of day in behind bars. He going to spend that money when you in prison. That's a fact. Yep. But not Josette. The ICE agents were rogue because they heard what Vance and Noem said, but that's not the only thing. I am telling you, the government gave them directives away from media. I've been a government employee. They got directives. They got shit directly in briefings and to their government email. Okay? The icing on the cake was them running out into the media and saying it on TV. They wanted all us to know, right? They wanted all us to know that Stinky Backwind is really the enemy, beloved. I had to block another MAGA. I could smell them. Anyway, they got the directives directly from the government outside of media. But Noam and all of them came to media to say it because it was about letting us know. Listen, you can bring your ass out there if you want to, but we done told them they got immunity. That shit was for us to make it clear to us that our new police force in America, because remember, ICE is now everywhere now. I told y'all ICE is even in Italy. And the Italians are like, get the fuck out of here. There's no reason for ICE to be there. ICE is everywhere. You say Nikki's husband probably in those files. Oh, we're going to talk about Miss Nikki. We're going to talk about this Nikki. Yep, you're right, Josette. Honestly, the Trump administration thought that when the Peretti gentleman was unalived, that they could lie their way out of it like they did with Nicole Good, but it didn't work. It didn't work. See, he was a straight white male that had a right to bear arms. Right to bear arms. Nicki Minaj is not a citizen. She's not a citizen. See, this is why I say liberals got to match the energy. Because after Trump, a liberal takes office, revoke her fucking citizenship and deport her ass. Make an example out of her so that other celebrities and other people of influence understand. If you get in bed with shit that you shouldn't on American soil, Okay, well, yeah, you got freedoms and all this other shit, but we're going to send you back where you came from. And that's just real talk. Until liberals match the energy of conservatives, conservatives don't have a reason to change how they move. So they're doing it because they can, and because Democrats always want to be the adults in the room. Sometimes you got to be petty too. You know how 50 Cent be petty sometimes? Sometimes you got to be like 50. You feel me? He gave her a gold card. I'm glad he did, because the shit won't be no good after Trump. Catch that part. Catch that part. Understand, as soon as Nikki flips on Trump, if she tries to, they'll snatch that bitch. So now they always got her by the leash. She like a little dog. They got her by the leash now. See? So she always got to do what she got to do. Why would anybody want to be liberal? Because we like side teeth, West Side. 50 has his side teeth because he have money, but most conservatives are poor. They don't have side teeth. That's why they whistle when they talk. Blocked. I told y'all can't come in my live with the shits. Y'all can't come in my live with the shits. I want you to hear it as I'm pushing you out the door. I want you to hear me as I push you out. Go to somebody else's live. Nobody cares. Because I already know who most of the trolls are. Most of the trolls are incels. Most of them are incels. Nicki Minaj wouldn't even let them sniff the bottom of her shoe. Yet they just bootlick it. Just bootlick it. Calm down. You ain't got to bootlick like that. Hey, you. What you doing over there? Get off from over there. Go sit down. Ain't nothing over there. You already ate. Begaboo Betty. That's Rusty back there begging. I'm sorry, I got to put this up here. Because y'all know the bootlicker's going to bootlick. They're going to come in. They're going to be mad. But they not mad when ICE putting their whole boot in they throat. They ain't mad when ICE putting that whole boot in their throat. Yeah, Rusty's here with his begging ass. Yeah, I would love for Italy to arrest, but then Trump will try to start some type of engagement with Italy. He always trying to fight somebody. Always. Because if Trump fights somebody, y'all forget. Hold on, I'm going to show you up here before we keep going in our conversation. Where's it at? Because you forget that those Epstein files, you never got them. See, everything is a distraction to keep you away from them fucking files. And you got to ask yourself, what the hell is in those files that Donald Trump does not want us to see? What? Because there must be something in there. There must be something in there that he really don't want us to see. Right? And you got to wonder, hold up, I accidentally moved my picture. Dag nabbit. There we go. And you got to wonder why. Why? Why? But there's something in those files that Trump don't want us to know. Oh, Nikki not in those files. We're going to talk about her in a second. She's just a trifling and a trifling person with no character. She ain't never have no character. I never understood the appeal of her ass anyway, but that's a whole nother conversation. I never got it. I was like, I don't even understand. She biting off of a style of somebody that's already been out here and had better rhymes. So I never understood the appeal of it. Nicki Minaj. Did y'all hear that Erica Kirk audio? Okay, let's talk about that real quick before we get to Nicki. Did y'all see what Candace did? Candace is mad, honey. Candace is in her feelings, honey. In the feelings, honey. Jake, if Democrats were blocking it, why is Trump not releasing them? Blocked. You've been booted, Jake. Nobody cares. Ain't no Democrats blocking no files. Did y'all see the video? Okay, I saw a video of Candace, right? So Candace put out this audio file that she said somebody gave to her, right? She's so mad. Ever since she said Charlie Kirk showed up to her at a dream, Candace is she's on a mission to drag Erica Kirk. It's so funny to me, right? Because if you love Charlie the way you say, Candace, why are you trying to drag his wife? But anyway, okay, I digress. So I'm gonna let y'all, we're gonna listen to the audio tomorrow inside of Patreon, right? So listen, honey. Candace put out audio today, and it is Erica Kirk on the audio. This is Erica Kirk talking to people, and she's laughing, and she's so happy about all the money that they made during the turning point stuff after Charlie died. And she's so excited about the fact that they made money and that they registered all these people. She don't sound like a grieving widow at fucking all. You heard me. I told y'all, that lady happier than a pig in shit. I've been telling y'all since the beginning. Candace put it out. Child. They're eating each other. So I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen after this, right? Erica Kirk going to go to the Trump administration. And she going to say, you need to shut that bitch up over here. This black bitch over here, you need to shut her the fuck up. Because she messing up the fucking movement. And that's when the administration going to come down hard on Candace. I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. This is why you don't feed beasts. Because if you keep feeding them, eventually you won't be able to control them. They'll get too big. You say, how long is somebody supposed to grieve? Longer than Erica Kirk did. I told y'all from the beginning, she was like, fuck those kids. I'm about to hit the streets. She put on her leather pants and her top and all her makeup and glamour shit. And she been in the streets ever since. What you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. That husband's body wasn't even cold yet, and her ass was in the streets. She was already devising a plan about how to get in the fucking streets. Mourn my ass. And I don't understand. Traditional conservative women, I would assume you'd be in mourning for at least a year. Since your whole life revolves around a fucking man. But what I figured out is, conservative women, what did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all she was looking for a new husband? I told y'all, because a conservative woman is only as good as the man that she's married to. I told y'all, and now she ain't got no husband. All them incels that used to listen to Charlie Kirk are not gonna fucking listen to her. She's a woman. She needs a man for that. See, I told y'all. Yep, she should be at home, but she's not at home. The Trump administration wanted us to mourn Charlie Kirk harder than his own wife did. That's why I was like, man, get it out of here. You say, was it true Charlie asked? No, Charlie ain't asked for no divorce. That's almost implying Charlie had options. Come on now. We all know Charlie Kirk did not have no options. Having a woman as pretty as Erica Kirk was a come up for him. And he only had access to her because of his money and influence. Ain't too many women was going to take that L and procreate with him too. Risk their children having the same kind of gums that Charlie Kirk got? Not happening. Not too many women were going to sign up for that shit. Not too many women were going to sign up for that. Not too many. You understand? Charlie had more gums than he had teeth. There are not too many women that are going to look him in the face and go, oh, yeah, I want to procreate with you so all my kids look like you. Said nobody ever. Erica Kirk, she a sack chaser. She chased money and influence. And quiet as kept. She's living her best life right now because she got the money, she got the influence, but she ain't got to be bothered with that fucking man. Catch that part. See, I'm going to say something out loud that a lot of people don't like to admit, but women are always happier when men ain't around. Catch it. I'm going to say it one more time. Women are always happier when men ain't around. You say somebody using my photo, they always using something of mine. If it ain't photos, it's videos. I want to tell y'all this. If an account rolls up in y'all mailbox here on TikTok or even in your fucking email, and it's asking you for money, it's asking you to do what you call that stuff? Bitcoin and that shit ain't me. I would never do that. That's just not me. That's not how I roll. Those are scammers. Report their ass. Not like TikTok won't do anything about it, but still report that shit. But it's not me. The scammers gonna scam. Scammers are gonna scam. So they asked me for WhatsApp. Yeah, that's a scammer. Because I have WhatsApp, but I never even go in and use it. So I know it ain't me. KJ, I'm saying if somebody contacts you and it looks like me asking for money, Bitcoin, or WhatsApp, that's not me. I would never do that. It's not really very often I actually message inside of TikTok because I get so many messages. It's hard to keep up anyway. Did you think about Venezuela? What are you talking about, KFJD? I have no idea what you're talking about. Think about Venezuela how? I'm going to tell you what I did think about. I thought about the fact that you are too close up in that avatar and you ain't cute enough for that. Blocked. I entertained you long enough. Never sit that close. Yeah, I figured KFJD was a bot. Stole somebody's picture and got it all up close and shit. Whoever picture they stole don't have the skin for that. So, even though it wasn't theirs, I'm just going to put it out there. Is Erica in the Epstein files? No, she's not in the Epstein files. I don't think she is. She's just a deplorable ass person. I don't know why y'all think people can't just be deplorable people. She's just a deplorable person. She's raised in super religion, and super religion tells women how they got to behave and be subservient to men. But because on that tape, she even says they brought a lot of people to the gospel. But the thing is this, people like Erica Kirk like to do the Old Testament. Women can't bring people to the gospel, according to the Old Testament, just like women can't wear pants. Women can't do a whole bunch of shit. So I don't even understand why she's even the face of it. Because technically, that really don't go along with the teachings that they be trying to teach. It don't go along with that. But okay. But tomorrow, y'all, we're going to review that video from Candace and listen to that audio, honey. And let me tell you something. Candace, she's happy that she got that audio. Because she don't like Erica Kirk. She don't like him. She don't like her. But bitch, it's nothing you could do. Charlie left all the money to her. The business is with her. It's nothing Candace can do. Candace need to get some fucking business. That's what she needs to do. If I was her husband, I would ask her, hey, how come you care so much about what Charlie's wife is doing? I don't for 1 second believe that Candace and Charlie were messing around. Not even. Not even. You think Trump is using ICE to fuel? Nah, I don't think so. Rich people got their own underground systems for that. Just like Taken told us, that movie Taken, rich people got their own underground systems for that. What's my thoughts on Alex Peretti? He's a patriot. And America killed him. That's my thoughts on it. He's a patriot and America killed him. That's what happened. You say you were thinking Candace was trying to take the spotlight off her legal woes. Nah, not really. That's not why. She does not like Erica Kirk. She don't like her. She does not like Erica Kirk. Y'all remember after Charlie Kirk died, when Candace said Charlie came to her in a dream? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. No, he didn't. Why would he come to her and not his own family and shit? So Charlie just chilling in the afterlife. He like, all right, who I'm going to visit tonight? You know what? I think I'm going to go visit old Split Ends Candace and talk to her and let her know what's happening in the afterlife. That said nobody ever. That's not what happened. Candace is fucking delusional. You said Don Lemon said Candace's husband was checking his husband. Oh, so he's busy. Could be. But I'm telling you, Charlie Kirk ain't come to that bitch in no dream. Please. Do you think Candace and Charlie Kirk? No, they wasn't messing around. No, they wasn't messing around. I'm going to tell y'all something else. If Charlie Kirk was going to mess around with a black woman, she'd look like Megan Thee Stallion. I said what I said. Most of the people who are very hateful like that, they hateful because they attracted to the shit. And they tried all their might not to be attracted to the shit. It's like when somebody's gay, but they don't want to be honest about being gay, but they put all of their venom in their and that repression of being who they really are into being hateful to people who are living in their truth. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They be mad because they like how. I love to tell this story. I remember one time, this happened to me like 10, 15 years ago. It had to be over 10 years ago, actually, about 15 years ago. And I was at work one day and I was walking. I was walking from the kitchen back to my desk. And one of my coworkers came over to my desk. He said, listen, can I ask you a question? And I don't want you to think I'm a creep. You know, because guys usually have to say that because sometimes, depending on how they say things, it can sound creepy. And then sometimes women can overreact, right? Let's just be honest, right? So he said, listen, I don't want you to think I'm a creep. I said, no, what's up? He's like, what do you have on? Because every time you walk by my area, you smell so good. My back wouldn't smell good, right? So I said, what, shea butter? He's like, oh, what's that? Then I clued him in on what shea butter was. But that shit always cracked me up. I was like, bruh, I'm not doing nothing special over here. I just take a bath. I use a wash rag and I moisturize. But I still remember that shit. I was like, shea butter? Like, Nick, I know you didn't come over here to ask me about fucking shea butter. But he ain't know. He ain't know. You say Megyn Kelly said something? Megyn Kelly is still trying to stay relevant. Because y'all got to remember, Megyn Kelly getting old. So she's not the hot young blonde no more. Her ass getting old. So she keep fighting to find ways to stay relevant. Because for every year that Megyn Kelly ages, another cute blonde white woman pop up to take her place. So she fighting for her life right now. Oh, Megyn Kelly fighting for her life right now. Believe that. Okay? Believe that. Now, y'all, let's do this last portion. Let me hold up. While I'm looking for her, I'm gonna put this up so y'all can see that while I'm looking for her. Hold on, let me find the picture. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about Pick Me Minaj, right? So Nicki went to this, came to this event today, campaign, pushing for Trump, saying, I'm his #1 fan. And she said, people hating on me, loving him just makes me love him more. If that ain't some insecure shit, it's MAGA's brand, right? It's MAGA's brand. I love this guy because y'all hate him. And because y'all hate him and you hate me, it makes me love him more. If that says insecurity like nobody's business, hey Maribel, that's some insecure shit. Yeah, that's her. That was at the event. That was at the event. Then can I tell y'all something else I noticed? Let me show y'all something. I'm going to make the picture bigger so y'all can see it. I'm going to keep making it bigger so you can see it. I'm trying to see. You see the edges of that wig? You see the edges of that wig? Listen, what did I tell y'all about MAGA? For some reason, when women get a part of MAGA, it all goes downhill from there. Now listen, I'm no Nicki fan, right? Y'all know I ain't no Nicki fan. But I ain't never seen her wig look like that. I ain't never seen her wig look like that. Ever. So whoever used to lay them wigs must not be there no more. And if she letting the MAGA people do her wigs, she broke. Oh, I'm pretty sure she is, because if she wasn't broke, she could have just bought citizenship from Trump, because you can buy anything from Trump these days. She could have just bought it, but Nicki ain't got the money to buy citizenship. So she got a grift. They got her on a leash. Like I said, this is a woman that's on a leash. She got to do certain things, because if she don't do them, her ass is going to detention too. I guarantee you that. See, the problem is when you step into the Trump sphere, you got to deliver. Somebody said Nicki playing chess. I said, yeah, she's a fucking pawn. Yeah, if that's what you call playing chess, yeah, she's a pawn. But don't for 1 second say this is some strategic fucking move. You saw that wig. I didn't even mention it in my video I made about it. I'll probably do that as a second video. But I ain't never seen Nicki wigs looking like that. ever. Ever. Hell, if she needed money to buy citizenship from Trump, she could have asked Drake, right? Wouldn't Drizzy give her the money? Or Lil Wayne? Because all the time she was always bootlicking for both of them. Wouldn't they give her the money? Or maybe not. She ain't scared. She ain't scared. Trust me on this. Nicki's far from scared. She not scared. Want me tell you something I loved? I loved that when she went to talk, they didn't even give her a box to stand on, so the microphone in the bar and everything was just all in her face. You couldn't even really see her. They didn't give a fuck about her. She's there as a means to an end to draw black people to Trump. That's all. Just like when Ice Cube was out there talking that shit. I didn't forget about that. Just like when he was out there doing that shit, or Snoop Dogg trying to rationalize the shit. All of those people are just trying to gravitate black people to Trump. They're leading lambs to the slaughter, essentially. Because if you're a person of color, I don't understand why you would want to be in bed with white supremacists at all. But I told you, Nicki Minaj is also an example of what I talk about all the time. Immigrants coming here and thinking they better than folks here. Then stay where the fuck you at. Like, nobody's making you fucking come here. Stay where the fuck you at. But no, they don't. Instead, they come here and they especially want to talk shit about black people. See, she thinks she better than us. That's why I say fuck her. The next liberal president needs to revoke her citizenship. Make an example out of her. Johnny, shut up. You've been blocked. You talking too much. You can't talk that much. You should have came in here and been quiet. All that talking, I don't want to hear it. So I don't have you know what I wonder though now that, Nicki keep doing this? Does she even get calls back from anybody in the industry anymore? Like, who would work with her? Who would put her on an album? Who would feature her? Who? If you put her on a project, that shit career suicide. I blocked you, Johnny? Why you say I blocked you? What's your name that I blocked, apparently? I don't know who. I'm not sure who, Johnny. Johnny, you look like you botting, though. I just looked at your avatar. No. You didn't block me. You must have been talking about, okay, no. Okay, I didn't block you. I'm about to say, wait a minute, Johnny. I didn't block you because you here. But yeah, I wonder now if the industry, she was always weird. You know why she was always weird? Because she was faking. That's why we always felt something was off, because she was faking. She was doing what she needed to do to sell units. That's it. And when she had no more influence to do those things to sell units, that's when she started crashing out. That's when she started crashing out for real. Yep. Just like Ludacris tried to tour with Kid Rock. I say Chris Rock. Lord have mercy. And tried to act like he didn't know. Ludacris is full of shit. He knew. He just didn't think we would care. No, we did. You're done too, sir. Once you show your hand, it ain't really nothing else for us to talk about, right? They done showed that. Somebody done farted over here again. These damn dogs. I heard a. Yep, Nelly too. Just like, did y'all see that letter that Kanye put out the other day apologizing? Don't fall for that shit. Kanye West has bipolar disorder. So right now, Yeezy is doing pretty well. And he's okay. And he's functioning. But no sooner than he has an episode, he gonna be right back on his bullshit again. Don't forget it. See, I'm not going to let Kanye hide behind mental illness as to him saying slavery wasn't bad. I'm not going to let him hide behind that shit. See, he done did too many things and done said too many things to think that he can keep doing that shit and then coming back to the community going, hey, buy my music. Hey, I love y'all. Oh, no, you said we was ignorant. You said black folks was ignorant. That's what he said. He said we was better as slaves. He said, man, fuck you, Kanye. Sell that music to the people that co-signed your bullshit. Oh, that's right, they won't buy it. Oh well. Oh well. I said when Kanye's mother's mother died, Kanye needed better people in his corner. Because it's very jarring to lose your mother. And bad enough to lose your mama to something like plastic surgery. You understand? It's bad to... Now, wait a minute now. Asshole's just over here just singing. I heard another one. Yep. Losing your mother is extremely traumatic. And then losing your mother when you didn't expect to lose her is even more traumatic. And he ain't had the right people in his corner. And as soon as that I saw that he was dating Kim Kardashian, I said, oh shit, that's not going to end well. No black man that comes, ain't got nothing to do with black. Because the Kardashians have had non-black men. No man that comes in contact with the Kardashians comes out right on the other side. And that is a fact. They never come out right on the other side. Never. But what it was Kanye was trying to compete with Jay-Z. Right? Kanye was trying to compete with Jay-Z because Jay-Z's married to Beyonce. Right? So Yeezy wanted a power couple too. Right? But Kim Kardashian just wanted her boutique black babies. I say what I say about them Kardashians. They love themselves a black baby. They don't like black women, but they love black babies. Catch that part. See, I never forgot that bullshit that they tried to do to Black China. I ain't never forget that shit. And that other black girl, I can't remember her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They tried it with that black girl too. That black girl come from money too. But I can't remember her name. She was a young girl. They tried it with her too. Yep, Jordan Woods. I never forgot that shit. I'm telling you, the Kardashians are some hating ass bitches. They some hating ass bitches. They can run to all the surgeons they want to get features of black women. They're not black women. They steady running in black women's shadows constantly, but they love their boutique black babies. That's why I don't rock with them. That's why I don't rock with them. And I've been saying for a long time, black women got to stop listening to the fucking Kardashians and stop trying to look like a fucking Kardashian. Because you trying to look like a Kardashian and they trying to look like you. That shit made no sense to me. It still don't make no sense to me. Still don't make no sense to me. Because the Kardashians trying to be you. But you trying to be a Kardashian. What? Oh, you hate the way they sound? Right. I don't, yeah, really. You know, Kim, she always does it. It's like, bitches, shut up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, though. That footage I saw when Kim got mad at Courtney and they started fighting and then she slapped Courtney and then her and Courtney was scrapping and shit. I loved every minute of that shit. Now, people was in the comments like, oh, Courtney was wrong. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Courtney just saying the shit. Quiet as kept. Courtney is acting like Khloe used to act. Catch that part. Because Khloe changed. Khloe now Kim Kardashian 2.0. Remember when Khloe, listen, those of us who used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians when they first came out, back in the day, I remember when Khloe used to come for Kim neck constantly and tell her she was superficial. Tell her she had nothing to provide the world, that she needed to focus her energies better on just more than being cute. Y'all remember that? I remember that. Khloe changed. And now it makes me feel like the only reason why she ever said those things was because she was jealous. When in fact, Khloe was prettier than Kim. Back then, not now. She done went too far with all the fillers and shit and her surgeries. Khloe fucked herself up. But back when Khloe was married to Lamar, oh, she was gorgeous. Back during her time being married to Lamar Odom, very tall, beautiful woman. But I don't think she ever felt beautiful. I don't think she ever did. I think she always felt like the big sister, this big Amazon sister. She got these little tiny petite sisters. So what, bitch? Play into that. Use that as your, but she wasn't comfortable. She wasn't comfortable in her skin. Now that she done got all them fillers and all this other shit, now she comfortable. But now I don't even want to look at her. Cause she shaped funny. But see, this the thing. I didn't mean to move that. This the thing though. Nobody can make you feel fat. You feel me? Nobody can make you feel fat, ultimately. Nobody can make you feel fat. Nobody can do that to you. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. I was trying to fix my image because I had moved it. You have to claim that shit. You feel me? You have to claim it. You have to claim it. But Chloe was not fat. Yep, Chloe used to be a real one. No, I don't believe she's O.J. Simpson's secret love child. She's a Kardashian. She just got the bigger genes. That's all. Because if you've seen O.J.'s other daughters, she don't look like them. She don't look like them. She don't look like them. She's a Kardashian. She is a Kardashian. You got to remember, Bruce Jenner is not her daddy. Remember, Robert Kardashian is the father of her, Kim, and Chloe, and Rob. The other two girls are from Bruce or Caitlyn, whatever day of the week. Listen, I don't know anymore. I just know Caitlyn's a bitch. I said what I said. Seemed like to me, Bruce Jenner only wanted to switch genders so he could be a bitch without getting his ass whooped. I said what I said because Caitlyn be saying some mean shit. And I be like, yo, this bitch, y'all need to snatch her the fuck up. But she only get away with the shit because now she's woman. Yeah, whatever. Women get snatched up too, bitch. Fuck you, mean. Women get snatched up too. Like what? I saw footage the other day. I forget what episode it was from. When Chloe was talking to, it was Chloe and not Kylie. What's the other one's name? Not Kylie, but the other chick. Kylie's biological sister. I forget her name. Kendall, right. So Kendall was standing there. So it was Chloe and Kendall and Caitlyn, and they were talking. And so Chloe said, listen, I just want to create a safe environment for you so you can, be honest with us and tell us what's going on. Caitlyn looked right at Chloe and said, well, the only people I care to know what's going on are Kendall and Kylie. I don't really care about the rest of y'all. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Because I would have been like, hold up, bitch. Now you going too far. You going too fucking far. Ever since you done got you a little rack up top, ever since you done got you some double D's, you really feeling yourself. You really feeling yourself. Calm down. Child. That's what I'm telling you. It seems to me he always wanted to be a mean girl, but now he gets to hide behind gender and say, "Oh no, girl, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying no. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I just tell you that. I wouldn't give a shit if you are because I would remind you, you my stepdaddy. Okay? You need to chill out a little bit because you my stepdaddy. My real daddy dead. So I will snatch your ass. Okay? So you just stand in my face and tell me you don't care about how I feel and what I fucking think. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's why I said I'm just different. Yeah, Hollywood be on some weird shit because it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. My own mama would have said, my mama would have came back from the dead and said, snatch her. And I would have been like, yep, you right. Because I would have done it. You ain't never lied. That is the truth, girl. He was jealous of all the women in that house. Yep. You ain't never lied. He was jealous of every woman in that house. Jealous of every woman in that house. I agree with that because I used to watch Keeping Up the Kardashians because Bruce was rude even then. You said, did I see the card that Trump gave her? He gave her that citizenship card. I wonder if he gonna pardon her brother and her husband. Wipe their records clean. But she did all of that to get a card. When she could have used her influence to get behind candidates that could have actually forced and pushed. No, I didn't see your text bomb. What time? 7? Where she really could have pushed. Okay, I'll be there. She really could have pushed. She really could have worked with elected officials to push for immigration reform. She could have done that. But no. Know what she said, man? Fuck the rest of y'all. Fuck the rest of y'all. I'm getting mine. I'm getting mine. I'm getting mine. And that's what she did. Did you see how he kept saying her community? No, because I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched some excerpts really of her talking. But it's funny. What community does Nikki have? I mean, she still got some stands. Don't get me wrong. She still got people that no matter what, they're going to ride with her. You know why? Because their identity is wrapped up in being affiliated with her or liking her. They need therapy. They need therapy. Look. I'm going to show y'all this and then I'm going to switch back to the other picture. Is what I said earlier today. See therapy, bitch. For real talk. A lot of people need fucking therapy. And they so caught up in these celebrities and so entrenched in celebrity life more than fucking celebrities are. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit. But yeah, now she got her papers, y'all. She need them because she had an anchor baby while she was here, knowing she ain't had no papers. But the thing is, Trump can't create programs like this. These programs, they're only as good as the term that they're in. She still ain't a citizen. She still will not be a real citizen. She basically got to jump to the front of the line because she's a part of the elite. Didn't Trump say he didn't like the elite? Imagine if you're a person that's been in America for decades trying to get your citizenship. And this bitch just jumped to the front of the fucking line. All because she a bootlicker. Not only has she been in the U.S. for at least 20 years, Nikki, unlike most Americans, had the financial resources to become a legal citizen of America. She had the resources at some point. But instead, she wanted to be online and show you that she's flying in a private jet. And she got this car and this wig and this purse. She didn't invest none of that money in trying to get fucking legal. Oh, she gonna trust that card, but much like everybody, Trump gonna betray her like he betrays everyone. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Trump always turns on them. Always. Not does he sometimes. He always turns on these people. She ain't paid Trump no $2 million. She ain't got $2 million. Because if she ain't got it, y'all believe that? I got a bridge to sell you. She ain't give him no $2 million. She ain't got $2 million. I think the bitch is broke. That's another reason why she's pandering. She ain't got it. Okay? She ain't got it. Look, I'm gonna make some Nikki stands upset if they listening in a live. She ain't even got Cardi money. Cardi got shmoney. Megan got shmoney. Nikki ain't got no money. Yeah, she did just pay that man. She had to pay him. Oh, you think I'm a delusional? Oh, you know what's delusional? The fact that you thought you could come in here with that long ass face and pop that shit. Blocked. See how I did that? You ain't gonna come in here talking shit to me. Nikki Stan. Her house is going to foreclosure. No, not anymore. I don't think so. She paid the judgment. She paid it last week. She paid it last week at the 11th hour. 11th hour. No, she ain't got it. I mean, she don't have $2 million to pay for citizenship. She paid the $500,000 for that other thing, for that security guard. She did pay that. Because they was going to take that, they was going to try to put a lien on that house to take that house. So she paid that money. But she ain't paid Trump no money for this fucking citizenship. You know what she's paying in? Influence. That's what she's paying in. Trump is expecting black people to follow her only because she black, because we all supposed to be sheep. We all just follow other black people just because they black. Shit. See, this lets you know Trump don't know black people. Because the thing about black people is this. We even harder on motherfuckers that look like us. That's what he don't understand. Because he ain't black. I guess that's why he don't understand it. Because black people, we go harder on our own. Like what? We go harder on our own. Ebby, go make more dishes for a quarter today. Go make dishes for a quarter. We love Donald Trump here in Pennsylvania, even though I have Indian accent. Blocked. I told y'all can't come in my live with that shit. Didn't I tell y'all that? You can't come in here with the shit. I don't allow it. I'm blocking my ass off. Y'all should see they just popping up. I go to the profile, 0 followers, block. This is a no bot zone, a free from bot zone here, right? And bots being bots, they can't just sit somewhere. They have to talk. Don't be sad about Nikki. Yeah, I heard about the election raid in Georgia. We're going to talk about that some more in the morning. I heard about it today. No surprise. Because again, I'm explaining something that y'all need to understand. Donald Trump is trying to steal the midterms because he doesn't want Democrats to get majority in the House and Senate because he don't want to be impeached. So he going to steal the election. Like he stole the one last year, but that's a whole nother story. Hey, Katrina. We in this icy mess here, ain't we? Yeah, I have to toss and block the bots because we can't have real conversation with bots around. And I'm telling y'all, bots are here to sow discord to get you to hate other Americans. That's why bots are there. Bots are there. They are designed to get you to hate other Americans. And that's just real talk. That's the whole point of bots, to sow a whole lot of animosity and hatred amongst Americans so that Americans hate each other. No. You say you heard they seized his assets in New York. I don't know. I need to research it. I'll research it and let you know. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Sandra, for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I just can't do it. That's why on certain lives, I don't hang out on TikTok. Because some people on TikTok, a lot of creators on TikTok, they love bots. Because bots are viewers, so they don't care. I care. I'm trying to have real discourse, and I can't have real discourse with bots. So I don't allow them to be here. As soon as they speak, and I look at your profile, you ain't even, if I see you come in and I look at your profile and you ain't got no followers or it's only a certain amount of followers, I block you and I boot you. Because I figure it's no fucking way you've been on TikTok that long or however long and you ain't got no followers. They don't have no content. Yeah, I believe in quality over quantity. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. You know? I love the ones who ask me if they're a bot. They'll never hear my answer because they got blocked. I love that shit. Am I a bot? I guess you are when you saw that white screen. And listen, it's only happening because I'm talking truth to y'all. I'm talking truth to y'all about how rich people keeping y'all poor. And this guy is the face of the rich class, of the oligarchs. And the oligarchs have bought you. They're ripping your country apart and they're buying it piece by piece. Oh, look, y'all, I caught another strike. My live has been restricted for 10 minutes because bots. You gotta love it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna still keep speaking my fucking truth. I'm gonna still keep speaking my truth. Still keep speaking it. This is also why, listen, don't forget the new episode of The Straight. No. I'm not bi. I have side teeth. You don't. Blocked. I know what he meant by bi, but I just wanted him to hear that he didn't have side teeth before he went out. Oh yeah, the foreign bots are going nuts right now because I'm telling you, the oligarchs pay bot farms to come online and sow discourse. The rich people are paying for the shit. It's cheaper for them to pay for us to fight each other, because if we're fighting each other, we won't fight rich people, and they know it. You're too distracted to fight Jeff Bezos. You're too distracted to fight Elon Musk, because you're fighting your neighbor. You're fighting your friend. You're fighting your cousin. You're fighting your coworker. It's not okay. It's not okay. That's why I boot bots. That's why I boot bots. I don't give a fuck. TikTok can give all the fucking restrictions they want. I don't have to allow nobody to come in here that I don't want to be in here. This live is a democracy of me. Yeah, we've been talking about Trump. Well, I didn't talk about the children's account because that's a scam shit. That's just a way for Trump and his rich crony friends to steal money. It's just another way to launder government money right into his bank account. Anybody thinking any different? Why would I want government to put together an account for my child? Follow my logic. When government won't even give me health care. So government won't give you health care, but you trust an investment account managed by the fucking government for your kids. Okay. I got a bridge to sell, y'all. It's just a way for private companies to be joined in with government and make unlimited money and profits. That's all he did. He hooked up the investment companies to automatically be entrenched with government and make guaranteed money. That's all it was. Y'all gonna learn. These people ain't trying to help you. They don't give a fuck about you. Thank you. They cut school lunches. They fucked up the Department of Education, but you believe that they care about your kids. Okay. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. I read an article earlier that said conservative women are having children 70% more, having 70%. What was it? Hold on, let me find it because I thought it was fascinating. Conservative women are having babies like crazy. And I know why they're having babies. They're indoctrinated. They're only good for breeding. Think about it. Nobody wants to talk to them or hold a conversation. Nobody cares about what they think, how they feel. They just want them to use their body to incubate and make fucking babies so that those babies can grow up and work in low-wage fucking jobs. That's all. That's all it is. Hold on. Yeah, they said conservative women are having kids at a nearly 2-to-1 ratio compared to liberal women. 40% of liberal women are having kids versus 70% of conservative women. And people were wondering about the long-term impacts of that. And I said, people should not assume just because conservatives are having babies that their kids will grow up to be conservative. Want me to tell you what'll make you liberal? No health care, lack of education, lack of job rights, lack of affordable housing, lack of clean water, lack of good food. That shit will make you a fucking socialist. Watch. It ain't gonna make you a conservative. Conservatives are poor. Why would you double down on shit that's gonna keep you poor when your whole thing is about prosperity and being rich? You know? See? Waki has said both of her parents are conservative, but she's a liberal. So people should not assume because conservatives are having all these babies that it's going to infuse all of this conservatism into America. No, it's not. It's not. 1 + 1 is not 2. Now, I tell you this, though, based upon me reading what the teachers say, you just going to have a whole lot of fucking people, whole lot of dumbass people who ain't that smart procreating and having babies. And then their babies ain't going to, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, I got to take Rusty outside to use the bathroom because this dog keep passing gas over here. I don't know if y'all heard that one. This asshole just saying over here. Shh, shh, shh. And I know usually when it's a lot of singing like that, somebody got to go to the bathroom. And I'm the only person in here. So I'm going to take him to the bathroom because I'd be damn if I pick up any turds up in here tonight. Heidi just chilling. She just like, hey, I smell that shit all the time. Smell like roses to me. She ain't flinched not once. I'm over here like, well, what's that movie? Step Brothers. You had ketchup. I could taste it, huh? You had ketchup, huh? Like the fuck is happening over here? He just over this joint just throwing down. I'm like, Jesus. So I'm going to take him outside. And then I got to go pick up Miss Girl from work today. But I thank y'all for joining me this morning. Listen, don't forget to listen to the watch tonight, the new Oh shit, I didn't even realize I did that. The new episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast hits tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight's episode, like I told you before, is called When the Story Breaks. Unlearning the American Myth. I talk about all the propaganda you were taught, all the lies you were taught about America, and why so many people, when you try to tell them truths, when you try to expose information, why they get mad with you. I'm explaining to you why they get mad. It's their identity. It's all they know. And so when you call into question everything everybody knows, you're going to run into some problems. Listen to this episode. I think it's really important for people to hear. Because for many folks, you don't even know that you've been indoctrinated until it's too late. I call her Pick Me Minaj. She's not Nicki Minaj anymore. Her name is Pick Me Minaj with a bad wig. Because I never saw Nicki's lace in the past. But now I get to see her lace. Crazy work. And unlike Cardi, look, now this is where I put my hater hat on. And unlike Cardi B, we don't never get to see Nicki without her wigs on. I wonder if she has any edges. Yeah, I said it. Cardi got edges. That'll make the pick-me's get all upset. You know, because Pick Me Minaj has this whole trough of pick-me's. And they get really upset when you say something about this fake-ass queen. And she has an aluminum foil crown. But okay. But yeah. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. Listen, we got 167,000 likes tonight. Thank you so much for that. We got over 100 shares tonight. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I really do. Don't forget to listen to tonight's episode of the Straight No Chaser podcast. If you want to know all the places it is, Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube, click the link in my profile and it will take you to my website where it has all the links of where I'm located. Okay? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters before I wrap up tonight. Number 1, handsome Cedric Williams. Thank you so much, Cedric. Number 2, dearest Amanda. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 3, Mr. Pickles. I got a cat named Pickles. Hey, Mr. Pickles, thank you for being here. Number 4, Tracy Davis Barker. Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate you. Thank you, beautiful. Number 5, Wrestler Queen. Get my southern part of me want to go Wrestler Queen. Thank you, beautiful. And a special shout out to number 6, Scorpio Girl. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you to the mods for helping out tonight. Be safe out here, y'all. It's still icy. For those of us who got all that snow and the ice, be safe out there. Don't hurt yourself. Down where I'm at, about 8 people have already been hospitalized in serious condition from slipping and falling in this ice and busting their head and ending up with concussions. Take care of yourselves, okay? Don't try to sit out there and walk on ice like you some fucking penguin. You're not a penguin, okay? All right? My child just slid in her car. Yeah, be careful. Be careful out there. It's rough out there, okay? Listen, don't let nobody live rent-free in your head, folks. Don't feed any trolls. And you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, everybody. I love you. Be safe tonight, and I'll see you in the morning.